Mike Taylor here from Advanced Medical. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Today's little video is on fluoride-free toothpaste. How to make it, what are the ingredients and what are the benefits and what are the downsides to having fluoride in your toothpaste. I'll explain all this on the journey. Let's go and do it now. So fluoride-free toothpaste and the reason for it. Fluoride is really bad for you. If you're on this journey, which I think you are because you've come to the website and you're watching these videos, you probably are on the spiritual side. One of the key things on your spiritual side is your pineal gland, which is just round about there. If you know that story, if you don't know the story, go and research your pineal gland. If you are au fait with it, then you understand how fluoride works, because fluoride calcifies the pineal gland and it stops your psychic and spiritual abilities to sort of get through. They've got fluoride in water, tap water. They've got it in so many different things. It's very difficult not to have fluoride in your system. So all really you can do is to mitigate it, to get as least as you possibly can. So filter your water, for example. That's what we do here. Make your water alkaline, which is what we do here. And also anything that might have fluoride in it, as in toothpaste, you're microdosing every day with toothpaste. Every time you clean your teeth, you say, oh, it's great, but you're microdosing with fluoride, and that's calcifying your pineal gland. So it's not good for you. And fluoride as well is a carcinogenic. And if you have too much fluoride, believe it or not, it's really bad for your teeth. So not only can you get cancer from fluoride, you can have your teeth can drop out and look really, really terrible. I'll show you a picture in a second. So what we do now is we make our own fluoride-free toothpaste, and it's very easy to do. Everyday ingredients, well, mostly everyday ingredients, so you'll have it in your house. So we always check the book first of all. There's our book, which you always check, which all the recipes are in. And then you have your various ingredients. Now, one of them is coconut oil. Fantastic for you, coconut oil. So we've melted some coconut oil in a pan of water because coconut oil doesn't like going in the microwave. It'll start doing all sorts of things. So here we are. This is our coconut oil that's been melted just in there. All right, easy to do. You've probably got it in your cupboard, no problem. You'll also have some stevia, I have no doubt, in your cupboard. So let me just close that. I'll move it to one side so I can see it and you can still see the recipe. You'll have some stevia, I've no doubt, in your house if you're on the healthy binge. And what you want to do is just to put, according to this here, what have we got here? Yeah, just 1 tablespoon of stevia in. And all that does, it makes it a little bit sweeter for you when it's in your mouth. Simple things really. That's all we need to do. Right, so ingredients. Grape oil. Grape oil is neutral. There's no taste to it. It's just neutral, simple as. So this is really like a filler, like a bulk sort of filler which you'll have. So I'll put a little bit of grape oil in, and when it cools down, this is warm at the moment, and it's warm so it can all mix together. When it cools down, it will set. So you want something that makes it slightly, what's the word? Slightly more pliable to use, so you can dip your toothbrush in it and you're not trying to, you know, get a solid thing onto your toothbrush. So we've got the stevia in, we've got the coconut oil, we've got the grape nut oil in as well, and that's what it's going to go into. This thing here, that's the thing that it's going to go into. All right, so you don't need a great deal. That'll last you probably about a month, ideal. So that's what it's going into at the end, he says, wrecking the place. Other things that you'll need, peppermint essence. There we are, peppermint. Now you probably have peppermint in your cupboard, so we can put a little bit of peppermint in. This is, oh, it's all locked. Oh, there we are. This is food grade as well, so everything's got to be food grade. Just a little bit in there, and that gives you your minty taste. It's a great minty taste, isn't it? So that's what we want. There's our minty taste. So we've got those out of the way. So we have some active ingredients. One of them is turmeric. So turmeric, great for infection, great for stopping. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's great. You know, it's in curcumin. It's what you're having in curries and stuff. So we've got a couple of drops of that in. When he decides that he wants to come out. Oh, there you go. A couple of drops of that in. And he's saying, oh, that's yellow. It'll make your teeth yellow. No, it won't. Trust me, it won't. So 2 or 3 drops of that. Frankincense. There's our frankincense. A couple of drops, 3 drops of that. Frankincense, there's no hole in this, I've got to be really careful. And again, it's antimicrobial. So if you have any sort of infections in your gum, that's going to be the thing for it. It's going to work on those infections. And in the next video after this, I'll show you how to do a mouthwash, which is absolutely amazing. So third ingredient, not third ingredient, probably fifth ingredient, oregano. Just a little tiny bit again. There you go, just a little tiny touch again. All right. Now, to make your teeth white, you'll need some sort of agent that makes them white. So one of them is bicarb of soda. This is bicarb of soda here, and we're going to put a spoonful of bicarb of soda. It says getting a big spoon. I'm not going to put this full one in, but it's easy for me to get down. So we're going to put that in there. You see about that much? All right, a good spoon of bicarb of soda, maybe a tiny bit more. And the reason that I'm doing it in this container rather than going straight into here is what you'll find out in a moment. So let me stir all this up, get it all stirred up like that. And then, like I said, to clean your teeth you need lemon juice. But if you put that into there with the bicarb of soda, that's the acid that will activate the bicarb, and it'll start to fizz and it'll come up. So we need to let it fizz, come up, go down, relax, and then we can pour it into the container. So let's have a quick pop of this. There's our lemon juice, and as you can see, the bubbles are fizzing straight away. I made a mistake with this actually. One time when I made it, I put everything together, put the lid on, put it in the fridge, and I went back and it all exploded. But one of those things. So there we are. So stevia, we've got a little bit of oregano, a little bit of frankincense, a little bit of turmeric, coconut oil, peppermint, bicarb of soda, grape oil, and lemon juice, which you'll have at home, all of those. So we're going to just leave this now, give it a stir, let all those bubbles disappear, let it relax a little bit, then it's not still as active, and then we'll pour it into here in the fridge and let it go nice and cool. And you can see the bubbles straight away. They're getting pretty active at the moment, and it's nice. It makes your mouth fresh, your teeth clean, and it's really good. So in the next video after this, I'm going to show you how to do some mouthwash. Ooh! And if you've got teeth that are bleeding after you've brushed them, this is the mouthwash for you. So that's in part 2 of this. See you in a minute.